Okay, great. I had to try it again because it's first live. Uh-oh. I see why the first live wasn't working. Uh-oh. It's my daughter. She's with her teacher, her ABA teacher. Um, I'm gonna just sit over this side. I'm not trying to be too loud about this topic, but since it's on my mind, I'm talk about it because it seemed like stuff that I want to talk about, and most of the stuff is just my videos talking about me, what I experience, what I know, who I am, what's to come. Sorry, not right now. Person might be watching me now. Like I was trying to get on live for the past 20 minutes, and for whatever reason, things kept coming up. So now when I'm on live, there was somebody calling me like, come on now. I don't be liking that, especially, never mind, about to go all off on topic, but might as well say it because this could mean something. Especially when I be in the kitchen, like I be out of the kitchen for a while, like watching movies or a TV, like just doing something. I'm not in the kitchen. And then all of a sudden, when I come in the kitchen to start cleaning, well, normally the kitchen be clean. I'm gonna say to do some other stuff, to cook or something, or just to get some drink, or just to sit in the kitchen and whatever. That's when, once I get inside, that's when everybody else want to come inside the kitchen. I'm like, nobody was in the kitchen for like a good 2 hours, and then when I come in the kitchen, here go y'all want to come in the kitchen too. Like, come on now. But anyway, so um, yeah. So anyways, about this topic, um, uh, it's about me dancing. Okay. Um, And I was thinking about this for a couple of days now. Actually, it came across my mind a few times throughout the years, like talking about, and I mentioned me dancing in like previous videos, like a year or so ago, but I haven't really discussed it on, my experience with being a dancer. So, and when I was thinking about, okay, I'm gonna talk about, like just my truth, my story, my remembrance, my, like, just remembering, oh my goodness, that time, that time in my life, oh my goodness. So when I be thinking about, okay, I'm gonna just talk about it, make a video just for that subject, it's like, it be like in the middle of the day, or it be whatever time. So when I'm finished doing what I was doing, when I thought about it, I'm like, all right, when I finish doing this, I'm gonna make this video, or I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna, whatever. So when I finished doing whatever I was doing, I'm like, all right, I'm about to make the video. Something else might come up, and I'm like, okay, fine. And then by the time everything is like settled, it's calm, I'm like, whew, okay, got time to myself, a few minutes to myself. I can go ahead and make a quick little video. That's when I'm just don't even be in the mood to make it anymore. And I'm just like, I was like, if all this stuff didn't happen, why all these ideas and thoughts got to come where when I'm in the shower, getting clean, and then when I get out the shower, I'm still in like that mood, like, okay, when I put on my clothes, when I get dressed, I can, do a little quick little thing. But once I get all that done, it's like, I don't even, I'll do it a little later. Or, like I said, something come up, and it's like, damn, what am I supposed to do? Record myself in the shower? But not like that, but like, while I'm in the shower, like, hit record and be talking while I'm in the shower. Like, oh yeah, before I get out of the mode to talk about it, let me just talk about it now. But anyways, so I'm about to talk about it, and like, it's weird to be, I ain't gonna say, well, weird is in my name. I'm about to say, talking about this, being a stripper. When I say used to be a dancer, I'm talking about a stripper, an exotic dancer, uh, um, what other thing that they call it? I think that was it. Maybe some other names. But I hear some thoughts like, yeah, a home wrecker, a slut, a hoe. Like, nah, not. I mean, some people probably were, but I wasn't. I wasn't. But So yeah, so it's about a little bit weird talking about this. Like, it's what time is it? It is 2:22 p.m. I'm in Maryland, and like my daughter Tisha is here. She in the living room, so I'm talking about being a stripper. So I'm not trying to be too loud, but I'm like, if I don't talk about it now, it's gonna keep getting pushed back. And I'm just like, let me just talk about it because it's really, I mean, nothing much to say. I mean, it is things to say because I experienced it, and I'm like, here it is. And here go the girl on the TV. Okay, you know what? Let me turn this down some. Oh, where is here it is. Okay, so okay, so I'm not trying to make this too long. So I'm gonna put a thumbnail that the video actually starts in 6 minutes. And not a thumbnail, but something in a comment. Okay, so hi. Okay, so I'm going to be talking about my experience when I was an exotic dancer, a stripper for a few months. Okay, so how it started, how it happened, what happened in it, how it ended, and everything like that. So, let me pull these pants up. Okay, my body was a little bit slimmer and nicer than what I feel it is now. What I feel what it is. Okay, anyway, okay. So basically, this happened. I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. I used to dance at a club. I'm gonna see, can I just talk about it and get straight to the point before I be rabbling on about some different stuff. Okay, so I used to dance in a club in Baltimore, Maryland, on Pulaski Highway. So this is the first time that I ever danced, quote unquote, professionally, at some place. So and dancing, it comes natural to me. Like, I love to dance. I don't know about the choreography. See, this might go, I might be branching off on different topics, on different, because that's how I talk, and it's just like, so forgive me, but that's how it is. That's how it is. That's how I am. So if I'm all over the place, it's just everything just trying to connect right now. But so uh, I was dancing from, this is a club in Baltimore on Pulaski Highway, Route 40. I was dancing from October, no, November, no, yeah, November 1st, because I went on an interview on Halloween, October 31st. And just so happened, October 31st was Halloween. What is Halloween, whatever, whatever. So that was my day to have my younger son, Melvin. This is before all the custody and stuff done happened, whatever. So that was the day I had my son. He was with me, but earlier his dad had texted me. He was like, "Hey, can I have him? Can I take him trick or treating? Whatever, whatever." And now, um, what was the next day? Yeah, and I think he'll have him that weekend because I think that was his weekend to have him. But that was on the day that I supposed to have him. Say, say it started on the Thursday. I think, yeah. Say, what about to say? Say Halloween was on the Thursday, and then his dad's supposed to have him that weekend, so Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I think Thursday he was like, "Hey, can I just get him, take him trick or treating, like get him this evening or whatever, and then take him trick or treating, and I'll just, have him for my weekend, and I'll have him on Monday." So I was like, "Okay, cool." It was something dealing with that. So that was like a confirmation for me to go to this club and do an interview. This particular club would have been was my third club going to. Okay, the previous, and that was going to be my last one, because I'm like, if people tell me no at this spot, I'm like, I mean, I tried. Like, I don't know. I mean, it was plenty of other places that I could have went to try out. But I was like, I don't want to work at like a busy kind of a downtown area, like downtown. No, I stayed away from downtown. This was more so like in the city part, clubs in like the city part, and that was like near where I lived at. No more than about 15-minute drive. No more than 15 minutes. So I was like, I ain't trying to work way out in downtown Baltimore. That's like a 30-minute drive. And then I'm like, what time I'm getting off of work? 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, then got to drive, then got to be back at my full-time job. So I was like, no, I'm going to go to these clubs that's like 15 minutes, no more than 15 minutes away from where I stay at and do what it do. So this was the third club that I done went to. And this might be a second video too because I'm not trying to have these videos too long. So I might do a continuation. So this was the third spot that I went to. The first two spots, the first one they had it was a flyer on a website. It was like a open, like an amateur night dancing kind of thing, and like whoever is like the best one or whoever wins the contest or something, you'll get like $300 or something like a prize cash, $300, something like that. But it was like a on audition, like an open amateur night. This is the first spot that I went to. I forgot what night it was, but of course a night that I didn't have my son. It was just me. So I seen that and said that was like a couple of days away. So I had time to prepare. I'm like, okay, on whatever day, just say on a Wednesday. On Wednesday, I'm gonna go to this spot and I'm gonna try out and I'm gonna do this amateur night. Why not? Because I'm not gonna be by myself. It's gonna be other females that like first time doing this kind of thing, and because it's supposed to be amateur night. A little bit here and there. Like females who done experienced it a little bit, but stuff like that. But amateurs. So I'm like, all right, I should probably feel a bit comfortable because I'm not going to be the only one who really first time doing this kind of thing. So cool. So the days up into it, I'm like trying to pick songs, and then I started watching videos on YouTube when like different female strippers was telling about their experiences and what to prepare for, what to look out for. Um, like they kind of a thing. So I was the songs to pick and just like their experiences and like whatever. So I'm like watching them kind of videos. Like I'm watching them kind of videos. So I'm like, all right, all right, all right. So I'm like, I need to pick a song that I can dance to. So I'm like, so I'm like picking one main song, but I had like two other songs like maybe like lined up. Like okay, if I'm not feeling this song, I'll do the other two songs. But the main song that I was practicing, like not really choreography dancing, like I like to just feel the music and just dance. And yeah, and maybe I do the same dance move if I hear the song, over again. But I'm not like choreographing, choreographing my dance steps. I'm just going to the beat and the feel of my body and the atmosphere and the vibe, and like that's how I do it and be focusing on myself. So so this song that I was dancing to was ooh, 369, 569 boys, 369 boy is hey yeah. Oh my goodness, what is it gonna just let me know? I can't even think of the words now, but the melody go like that. Something 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 for me go. Hey yeah. I think 379 boys, 369 boys with Fetty Wap. That song, and that was a good song back then. Okay, so what time is it? It is 2:31. Okay, we at 14 minutes. All right. So, that was a good song back then. So, I was like up in my room like dancing to that song like all right, dun, 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 and just coming like naturally, and I'm just like all right. So I like the song, got a good beat to it, whatever. So I'm like, all right, I'm go ahead and pick that song for my number one, and I had to find something to wear. My lingerie game was not up to like, well, I'm gonna say my stripper, cause I didn't have no stripper clothes. I had like lingerie, kind of a regular kind of lingerie. Wasn't nothing like grown and sexy. It was sexy, but it wasn't like that kind of grownish kind of a thing that I end up going to. I was ordering. Just know I was ordering stuff off of Fredericks of Hollywood. That's like a grown and sexy, elegant. That's what I was dancing in. Stuff from Fredericks of Hollywood. Man, if I still had them clothes right now. But the robe, the satin robe that I would earn and make sure was wrinkled free. I mean, man, hmm. So, anyways, that's the song that I picked. So I went to the first spot, mind you, it's an amateur night, went there maybe, like I said, 3 days, 2 or 3 days before I was practicing. I knew I was going to go there and dance to the song, dance to like some other songs, cool, fine. So that night came. That night came, I went to the spot. So my first time, going there. So on their stage, it's like a couple of different poles. It was probably, I'm gonna say, like 8 poles. So it was like wasn't even a full circle because the wall was back here. So it was like a semicircle. So like, it starts off, the stage is whatever. It came out to be a circle, but like every 8, 9 inches, I don't know, it was like poles. So it was probably total of like 8 poles, or maybe more spaced out than that, because we got to fit through the poles. But I don't know, just say every feet, yeah, about 12 feet, yeah. So like just say freaking every feet. I don't know no measurements, okay? So every feet it was like a pole. So it was like multiple poles that you can swing on and dance on and stuff like that. It wasn't just one single pole in the center. So when I got there and I seen that, well, once I got on stage and I was just like, oh wow, I'm seeing things on TV when it's like one main pole. But this one had like a couple of poles that go, standing around. So, anyways, I get there, talk to it was a DJ. It was a live DJ. So the DJ was like, okay, what song, do you have a song in mind? So I told him the song. So he was like, well, so I was like, what's going on with the song? So he was like, so I said, well, how about such and such a song? I forgot the second song that I named. He was like, well, I see where you going, but I got some other songs that, that would fit. So I'm just like, oh, okay. And then I started really looking around, and then I noticed it was like a lot of like white people there. And the songs that I picked, anyway, at least the first songs that I picked, it had the N word a few times, but I'm just like, he can play the clean cut version, like, is no problem, play the clean cut version of all of that. But he was just like, no, I got some song for you, whatever, and this and that. I'm like, okay, cool. So me being new to this, I'm just like, okay, fine, he the professional, he know what he doing, whatever, whatever, whatever. So I let him choose. So I went on stage and I think I danced to 2 songs. One of them was a Rihanna song. Can't remember which one. It wasn't work, 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 work. What is that? Nah, 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 nah. It was not that one because no, I, I I could not dance that fast. It was not that song. It was another Rihanna song, and it wasn't nothing that I would say I would dance to. If I had to pick that song that he played, I would not have picked it. But I danced to it. I can't remember the name of the song, but it was not a song that I would say, yeah, let me dance to that Rihanna song. It wasn't that song. It was not pour it up, pour it up. Like I danced to that. No, 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 go low, pour it up, pour it up. Like yeah, I danced to that one, but that wasn't the song that he picked. It was some Rihanna song. Can't think of it right now. It was that song. Then it was another song. It was 2 songs, and so I'm dancing around, moving. No, ain't nobody give me, no money come up on stage, except for a worker, a lady worker who was already there, like stripper. She was like, "Oh, come here, boo boo, come here, come here." So I'm dancing, went up to one of the poles, and then she put like a dollar bill in my the thing that I have wrapped around me, wrapped around my thighs with a garter. That's what it is, a garter. Now, mind you, I didn't have no garter, so I was using the headbands. I was using a headband and put it around my leg because I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't got no clothes. So, I ain't had no money, and that's one of the reasons why I started dancing. It is going to be another part because I was living, not living, but I was like and I wasn't struggling, but it was just like Christmas season was coming up. That's what it was. It was, yeah, because this happened in November. Christmas time was coming up, and I'm like, all right, want to get my kids some stuff. Here go my daughter. Ooh, hi! You got your balloon. Hi. Okay. What are you doing, Eleanor? Yeah, this is gonna be a second part. Yeah, it's her birthday is in June. All right, Eleanor. All right, I'll come back a little later. How do I stop this? Ah, my tea. Hmm.